Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews, and this is going to be my review for Chasing Atlanta Season 4, episode, I don't know, whatever the hell. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into it. Y'all know I love you because I don't have no fucking makeup on my face and I look a mess. But let's get into it. Okay, pause. Let's see what the girls won't say. Before we get into whatever Oliver's talking about. So, let's have a little chat about this T.S. Madison situation and how I feel like Q may have a small bit of a realistic expectation of what Oliver actually could and could not do in relation to this footage of whatever was said. I don't even remember what was said. I don't even know if I watched that episode of Behind the Bench. Like it wasn't like, okay, to Q, whatever was said was a big deal. I don't remember what was said. I can't even speak to what was said. But being that Oliver is not the be-all and the final word in regards to Behind the Bench and what gets put out and what doesn't, that is T.S. Madison. If you have an issue with what was put out, he tried to fight for you. T.S. Madison is the final word. So even if Oliver Winter is like, this is about my brother, and I don't think that we should, can we not post this part? Can we edit this part out? We can have the rest, but it's just this one portion. And if T.S. Madison said, no, put the whole thing in there, then woe betide him to jeopardize his job and the way that he feeds himself to go behind her back and edit it out anyway. Is that what you wanted to happen? That even... I don't know what it's a job. Just because it's not corporate America, it's not like it's not a legit job where you have rules that you have to follow, or you lose your job and you lose how you feed yourself. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is that he feasibly wanted him to do in this particular situation. And I'm trying to see it from both sides. But at this point, I don't think there's anything Oliver could have said and or done besides it not airing at all that would have appeased Q. And that's I don't know. Okay. And the same way Oliver got pause. So they were able to come to a meeting of the minds and the hearts, which is lovely. Clearly they are hugging it out. They are saying that they're glad to have each other in their lives. They are restarting their relationship. A year rift is a long time. And it's lovely that everybody is we love each other again. Amen. Did y'all see that? Did you see the confessional? Okay. So we went, what's the baby name? Troy. He actually got the studio. He's working on his YouTube channel. Lovely. I feel like this part is going to be boring, but we'll see what happens. I don't like shit like that. So I guess this is the 15th attempt for Dominique to get a storyline. So now he's mad at Oliver and Lauren again for, business that has absolutely nothing to do with him. Okay, girl, reach for the stars. Don't hurt yourself reaching. So now they're talking about Rico and how he is MIA and nobody's heard from him or talked to him. They heard that he was in a car accident, but he hasn't been around. And that's because y'all ain't really about shit. And Rico seems to be really about his business, especially with his mama getting sick and he really trying to be on his grind. So... yeah, I would listen. I understand. Pause. To exclamate Lauren England, an artist, and today pause. Okay, so that's horrible, but I just want to say, Miss Lauren England in this green lingerie with this baby shark, dude, bitch. Oh. The hair is right. The outfit is right. The shoes is right. The body is right, ma'am. And Q looking like a chocolate Ken doll. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Come on. For this video for funny. Come on, G. Okay. Pause on Auntie Imani. So Imani Van Zant went through her assessment for the week. You know, Oliver was the strongest. I don't even remember what the fuck Oliver did in the last episode, but okay, fine. Also, the weakest was Dominique. And she said what I've been saying from the beginning. He has no storyline. He's grasping at straws. He's trying to make up shit as he go. And that's why we don't vibe. We don't, no, thank you. Return to sender. We don't want it. We don't want you grasping at straws and storylines with your spring summer joggers. She by Sheree. No, thank you. Return to sender. We just don't want that. I'm glad I'm not the only person that sees it. Oh God. This extra shit. This She by Sheree bone carrying, reaching for storyline shit. Stop doing that shit. You don't have to do that. You can just be your lovely self. A lot of it is just compounded. So Oliver is having this video shoot where he is doing a visual to this remix to a RuPaul song for Monique Hart from Drag Race. She's doing this digital show, and she asked him to be a part, and he invited everybody. The only person who showed up was Dominique, because Dominique doesn't have anything better to do because he has no storyline. However, what I would like to say, this is why there's such confusion with Dominique, because when you not being a messy bitch and reaching for shit that ain't got shit to do with you, and you just your lovely self, you are pleasant and we like you. But when you try this messy reaching for shit so you feel like you relevant because you in the mix, unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. You don't have to do it. It doesn't have to happen. You are a lovely human being, and they talking about Travis all white kumbaya party, and Oliver is saying that he wants to talk to Kendra before said party, just so he and her can hash out whatever beef and situations that they have, so that people know that you can both invite them to an event and the event is not going to go to hell, because so they can be cordial around each other, so they can be adults and decent and grown. Now, I don't know how the fuck this is going to work because Kendra is so full of rage, but you know, it's a love. Try it out. And I understand exactly what you mean. And so Cameron is saying that he's been going through, he was in remission. They found another mass. Broke up with his boyfriend. So he had to unplug and recharge himself, especially in regards to this group. And he said he's a very private person. And some of the people they did a biopsy to see if it could be cancerous. Again, it's a mass on his colon. And so, he's really going through, he feels like in order for it not to feel fake for you, but and he reiterates this thing about, his promoting business he's doing at the club, and how Lauren, he said Rico didn't come. He was like, it's not like I didn't want to come. He was like, and he's okay with Rico not coming, but you're not okay with Lauren not coming, and you never actually spoke to her or actually invited her. You just posted a flyer. Like, I don't understand why the standards with Lauren are so different than anyone else. That's where I'm stuck at. But all right. This felt like. So Wayne and Kendra are having this heartfelt conversation about her court date coming up, and she may end up going back to jail, and she's just grateful to have the opportunity to get out and had her voice heard and all this. And they're on this video shoot. They had a Black Lives Matter moment, so they're doing video for a song called No Justice, No Peace, and all of those things. And then they start talking about the issue with Troy, and he was like, he felt like he had to pick a side, and he really didn't. Yes, he did. And then Wayne, in the middle of her sentence, picks up a gun and puts it. I hope it's a prop gun and not a real one. You gonna Plaxico Burris yourself, sir? What? It just makes no sense. It just makes Wayne. Why? Okay. You diminishing what she's trying to say with your antics. All right, let's pause. So, first of all, Kendra in this confessional is giving me black Barbie tease, and I'm here for it. That blonde is absolutely stunning against your dark skin. I'm living for every second of this with your titties pushed up and the bright pink nail polish and the gem and the holograms jewelry. I'm here for all of that. Secondly, there's supposed to be a kumbaya moment between Troy and Kendra to try and mend their relationship. Of course, Wayne the Pain is there because Wayne the Pain is always there. Oh, she can't go to the bathroom by herself without Wayne the Pain showing up. But that's neither. We already know that. So Cameron said that he's there to facilitate the situation, but Troy could not be there because he had to work. He could not find anybody to cover his shift. And that's some of the realest shit I've heard on this whole fucking show this whole time. Bitch, I can't be there because job. Okay? Job beats. Job that pays my bill. Secondly, not that Troy is my favorite person, but he is speaking some true shit. Let me just break this down. Everything that he said about Wayne the Pain should went into manager mode and got you away from that situation before it blew up into something else. First of all, beloved, you are already on probation. That's the first thing. You should be his number one priority, making sure that you stay out of jail so that y'all can continue to make music, continue to make money. If he's really about his bag, if he's really about you and your career and your future, that should have been his first priority. I know Kendra. I know her attitude. I know she can go from 1 to 1,000. Let me get her out of here right quick before it really be some shit. But no. And then Kendra want to say, well, he's just defending me because you threw something at him. What happened is y'all threw something and he threw something back. So we're not going to rewrite the narrative. This is what I'm saying. Kendra is so ready to defend Wayne Payne and whatever he got going on, and that no, he should have been trying to knock your block off because of blah, 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 blah. That is why you cannot have nice things. That is why you are crying and upset because your court date is coming up and you might have to go back to jail. This is why, because instead of saying, yes, my manager who is supposed to care for me and be looking after me and my best interest, yes, he should have got me out of this hot situation. He knows me. He knows my attitude. We stuck like two peas in a pod. So he should have been the level-headed one to get me out of this situation instead of exacerbating it and making it worse. But you don't see that. And that's why with Troy, that's why you stuck like this. That's why in every situation, you always super angry, super mad. I'm going to still watch that in a few minutes because that's the next episode. The episode is over. So Kendra is going on this long diatribe about Lauren and how Lauren thinks she's beneath her and all of these different various things. And yes, she did want to meet with her when she first got on the show because, Lauren portrayed herself to be such and such and so and so. And she said, then you get around these people and they're not who you think they are. So you're okay. So Lauren isn't as gracious as you thought she was going to be. You thought she was going to take you under her wing and y'all was going to be the Wonder Twin powers activate and all that good stuff. And that didn't happen. And now you're upsetting your feelings. And you're mad that Lauren played the tape of you calling after you told everybody that you had a big ass issue with her. And then you called and said, I don't have an issue with you. So you mad that she made it public that you was two-faced it or lying or whatever. But she and Cameron hugged it out. They never had any issue. He was the intermediary. And then she talked about, I'm glad I didn't have to throw Troy in the lake today. Let me go into my final thoughts. Okay, so this episode, once again, was a whole fucking lot. We were able to get some resolve with Troy and Q. There's still no resolve with Kendra and anyone at this juncture. Dominique, just be yourself. Stop reaching for storylines. We would just like to hang out with you just on a normal everyday basis. You don't have to be embroiled in no drama for us to like you. You don't have to pay to kick it, boo. You don't. You just don't. Rico with a K, Pollyanna, we love you. We glad you okay from the car accident. Yeah, that's all I got because I'm tired. And I'm over it, all of it, honestly. So this is my recap for What's the name of this goddamn show? Chasing Atlanta. Season whatever, episode whatever. Let me calm down and try that again. This was my review and recap for Chasing Atlanta, Season 4, Episode 9, The Blame Game. Apropos title. Please, sirs and ma'ams, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Oh, I'm sorry that y'all, listen, my thighs was in the whole video. My bad. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kid. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Hold on. I have to set the other thing there.